Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today is the full moon in Taurus. The moon is conjunct Uranus. Also today, Saturn goes direct after being in retrograde, as well as in just a couple of days on the 19th, Pluto is moving into Aquarius for the next 20 years. It's like a 250-year cycle. So it is moving into Aquarius. The last time it was in Capricorn prior to now was when the U.S. was founded. So it's a huge, huge cycle. So what are you ready to manifest? We are going into Aquarius, which is a beautiful energy. It's about the collective, about healing. What do you want to heal? What do you want to manifest? We did bring the Moonology manifestation cards and the original Moonology cards. So we are using them for our readings today. We're going to just shuffle a little bit. I think a day for our coffee. So let's have coffee together. So, hi, Julie. How are you doing? You're just going to say thank you. Anyone that joins, please just drop us a comment and let us know you're here. We feel like the energy shift the last week, the 11/11 portal was Monday, but prior to that, we had November 1st, the 111 portal. So we feel like November is such a transformational month. You have the, November 1st portal opening, the 11/11 portal, super duper strong activation of that. And then on 11/29, we have another 11/11 day because 2 plus 9 is 11. So from the 1st to the 29th of November is the activation period. Are you ready to be activated? Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to bring new things in your life? Manifesting in Aquarius, I feel like, is hugely easier than in Capricorn. Capricorn can be heavy energy. And I feel like Pluto being in Capricorn is about, the last 15 years, we've been working on our karma. Where is your karma now to where you were 15 years ago? Where are you on your spiritual path now to where you were 15 years ago? Like, where are you with that? I know from 2008 when Pluto moved into Capricorn, that was huge for me. And honestly, Saturn, if you have been doing this karmic work while it's been in retrograde, you know what it does? It kind of brings you a gift. I've been doing the work, so you know what my new gift is? I now have a new entity attachment radar. Who knew? It's funny because I asked Celia why. I'm like, Celia, why did we have this new entity thing? And she said, because you battled that and you went through it. And then it's funny because last night my son came over and he was like, when I was going through that time, I had told him about some of my dark night of the soul, and the dark was really pursuing me. And we were talking about it. He said, I thought you were crazy. And I'm like, can't get crazy on a picture. So I had proof. And then one day my phone just stopped working. But I had a lot of crazy stuff happen because the dark was chasing me and pursuing me. And Dave had this revelation this morning. He said, oh, so like the dark knew you would have this power now. So it, previously tried to really block my path. Like I told my son, my 47th birthday, I was like on the verge of suicide. I literally was considering it then. So how far I have come in 6 years, like literally from that really dark place. So literally 6 years ago, 47, that's where I was 53 now. You know what? 3 years I've been living my best life. So from the time of 47 to 50, like those 3 years, my whole life transformed. So you said that's why we have this new thing. We've been doing our energy work, and it seems like we have a lot of people that have entity attachments. That's the thing that's blocking your path that you don't even realize that's there. So anybody who is having some difficulty moving forward on your path, we do have a donation-based energy healing session that we're offering through the weekend. You donate to the PayPal, and then you can sign up on the website. And I thought I put my do not disturb on, so I don't know why I'm getting a notification. So let me see if I can see what's going on. And I don't see nothing. So okay. My computer doesn't make this sound normally. And okay, now I see why. Okay. Apparently, everybody is silenced but Dave. Can still get email sounds from him. So, yes, it's funny because I have a pyramid that I bought when I was in the midst of my journey. In 2018, I saw somebody had made it. It was a Lemurian quartz, and it called to me, so I bought it. And then there was a little chip on it. So then I had contacted her, and she made a deal that I could have another one made, and she poured it on the Taurus full moon because I'm a Taurus sun. So she poured it on the full moon. So that whatever you do right now in this full moon, it's normally full moons are about releasing, but in this full moon, we feel like you can release and then manifest. Because like release what's holding you back. What do you want to manifest? Like we don't always think that when we're manifesting, but don't you want to release the thought or belief that's holding you back? So we feel it's super powerful energy with the sun's in Scorpio, transformation. The moon is in Taurus, the things we value, money, Taurus rules the second house. It's conjunct Uranus, the tower, the tower. And then, with Saturn on top of that. So that's like, okay, you've been doing the work. Are you ready for something new? And then we get the new moon in Aries. Go for it. Definitely like that energy. So are you ready to try something new? Are you ready to bring something new forward for you? And then we get the full moon in Pisces, which is forgive. And then we get the full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. And then the underlying energy is more Sag energy, the new moon in Sag. So focus on the positive. So with the full and the new moon here in Sag, you know what? We're getting ready to go into Sag season, just a few days. So I feel like that's kind of saying it's going to move forward really quickly with that. Like as soon as you gain the clarity, like forgiveness is about finding the wisdom and letting go of the hurt of a situation. How was this part of my pattern? What was it trying to teach me? What do I need to know? Like as soon as you find the wisdom in those things, the forgiveness can come so much easier. If you're having a problem with someone or someone's been really difficult in your life, no, you have a contract with that person, probably in a past life that you're trying to work on. So if that is the case, no, it's a contract. What is this contract? What is, how does this person make me feel? What kind of contract would I have to have to make me feel that way? Like where is that contract within you? Because we hold those in our body as well. Like when we are doing energy work, we very frequently find like past life contracts stuck energetically in the body. And we get the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about, Three of Pentacles is about a contract. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new opportunity. Are you ready to move forward? The Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Are you ready? General reading. Are you ready for something new with this energy? Literally, I have done 9 entity removals in like the last month, maybe 6 weeks. Like, so are you ready for a new part of your contract to evolve, to come in? Like, if you have something blocking your heart, You cannot find that love, 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 your desire until you clear whatever is on your heart. Like you can't bring it in. Like if you're trying to manifest love and trying to manifest love and trying to manifest love, and you have hate or anger or any negative energy for somebody that you loved, and you hold on to that energy and you haven't worked through that energy, that is the thing blocking you energetically. You are holding on to it. And if you're holding on to it, book an energy clearance session with me. We can see if we can't release it for you. Um, Actually, I hear we can. So the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So whatever this energy is the thing that's blocking this heart from opening and bringing in this ultimate 4 of Wands that you're looking for. Are you ready to bring in this twin flame energy? You know, the 4 of Wands is the 1111 card. We started out this reading talking about 11-1 portal, 11-11 portal. 11-29 is another 11-11. 11-29 is in Sagittarius season. So are you ready to do something to change your energy? Are you ready to get out of that mind chaos? And literally, let's get out of the mind chaos and let's step into the heart. That's the thing blocking this. There's definitely some energy blocking it. Like in Dave made the comment about me promoting my energy work, but you know what? Nobody else is going to do it. And Celia says, now's the time I need to do this work. This needs cleared. People need this cleared. So if you feel like you have something and it's not letting you move forward, reach out to me. There's a reason that you have found this message, and there's a reason that, like, you found me for sure. 7 of Pentacles, you planted the seeds for the healing in before we came into this. Let's work to heal that cycle. Let's bring you into being the leader you're meant to be. Let's bring you into your stability. So definitely for me, I feel a call to action. Anybody that's looking for some energy work, I am doing donation-based energy readings, or I am doing donation-based energy session bookings this weekend. You can donate to my PayPal and then go to my website, and my last option is a donation-based service for energy clearing. Let's clear your energy. Let's move it forward. Like, let's just move it forward. Let's bring this stability that you're trying to bring in. Like, you're trying to bring it in. It's literally over here kind of waiting, but it's not going to come to you until you make the decision you want to do something about it. Like, take the step. Let's, with the donation-based service, let's see what benefit you find, because almost everybody that has had an energy session with me has rebooked. And if they haven't, they're going to come back, because Celia does great work. Their guides do great work. Reiki does good work. Source does good work. The archangels do good work. And that's all the energy we work with, because we do a channeled session. So ours is more than just a Reiki session. And you get the cards of emotional check-in, place your hand on your heart, and how do you feel? And be the light. We love that one. Shine your light to remove the darkness. And that's what we're doing. Like, that's why I'm pushing the energy thing, because I'm trying to remove darkness from people. I'm trying to help you step into something new. And then, of course, the cycles of the moon, we get that on the full moon, which is definitely a fitting message. So releasing and manifesting with the moon. And we definitely said today we felt like is the kind of moon you can do that. So are you ready to step in? Are you ready to serve the collective in the highest? Are you ready to serve yourself in the highest? So we hope that message reaches you well. And then we will, hi, Beatrice. It's very powerful energy today. And Celia says join us at noon for the members live, which is for you. So you get me for an hour if you'd like. So if you have time at 12, if not, we will, yes, today at 12. Yes. So awesome. but we feel like huge energy moving forward with this full moon, with this 11/11 portal energy that began on the 1st, that's continuing through the 11th as we're hitting the high point going towards the 29th. So, are you ready to manifest your desires? Miss Beatrice, would you like a card? We are using the Moonology manifestation cards or the Moonology regular oracle cards. Well, I'm just going to say, do you know what? We've been talking about it. So the full moon today, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Taurus. Moon is conjunct Uranus. Also, Saturn moved forward today, and Saturn rules Capricorn, and Saturn is about karma and time. So Saturn's been retrograde, and now Saturn's going forward. So, are you ready to move forward? And also, in 4 days, on the 19th, Pluto moves into Aquarius for the next 20 years, which is about, the collective, us as a community. So, are you ready for huge change? The moon is conjunct Uranus, which is represented by the tower. Like, are you ready for rapid change? I'll just say, Miss Beatrice, you know how much stuff has moved forward for me. I created a Facebook group. I created a barter service within that. I created a podcast that starts December 3rd. I've been doing energy work and sessions every day and offering readings. So I hear you're in my personal bubble now, so you get to see all the different things that are happening. And you know why you're seeing them right now so close up front with me, Miss Beatrice? Because it's about to happen to you. You see it in your environment, and then it happens to you. It's like the thing about being told no. You know what? I'm no longer. That's what I told Dave. I'm no longer afraid of the word no. Well, and Miss Beatrice showed me how things are moving forward. She is my first member on my YouTube channel. So anybody else that would like to join us at noon for a private members live right now, Miss Beatrice gets me for an hour. Anybody that would like to join can join the membership. And Miss Beatrice also joined my Facebook group. She joined my barter service because she is an amazing reader. And Miss Beatrice, what day next week can you come do readings with me? So you said, let's schedule something. Because they have it now where I can screen share so we can do it on Zoom. So it's a better thing. And then we can just stream it through. I can screen share. So I figured out a better way. I think I like it. So perfect. I will schedule that for coffee and cards and make a little thing. Could you send me a picture of you so I can put you on the banner to do that on that day? I will also be sharing that in the Side Chicks group for that day and letting them know we're doing the live that day at that time. So if anybody wants to join us from there, we've been, I gained 20 something subscribers, in like a few lives this month. So like my whole thing has moved like on fast forward in the last month. So energy kind of happens to me a little early. That way I get to share it with you guys. So, okay. However you like. Yes, Miss Beatrice, you being a member, I actually also moved you to the front of the line because we appreciate your support. And any Miss Beatrice, that day, any donations we get in the tip jar, we will split with you. As well. This is Miss Beatrice's. My pleasure. And you get the last quarter moon of Virgo, attend to the details. So, do you have a place set up for your readings to go to? I hear like that's an imperative thing. If not, I might be able to do something with my website to be able to add you to at least to get you started until you get something else. So let me know. And then you get the new moon in Scorpio, which is go deeper. So Miss Beatrice, something's going to open up more for you. Like my energy stuff has done that. So no, I feel like it's about to step up for you too. I have my room. No, do you have like a place for people to book with you? Do you have a website or a landing page or a calendar? Like some people just use the Calendly thing, whatever it is. A place where you can get bookings. Yeah, you need somewhere they can do it because Brandy will let you send an email, but you want to have somewhere else people can go to find you. I can say, or we can talk about it on our members thing. Because I'll have to look at my website and see if I can do that. If not, GoDaddy's like $35 a month or something to have a website. And you get the Four of Pentacles. So what's holding you back? Because the Four of Pentacles is holding on to something that's not serving you, something she's like looking the other way. She's like, I got this and I'm not going to look. So, because you can manifest your desires, especially in this new community. Like there is almost 31,000 members in there. We all do different things. I'm doing a live today there at 2. I was going to do it here, but I'm actually going to do it in that Facebook group at 2. If you would like, you are more than welcome to join us. Something from your past holding you back. Lack. Plant the seeds of what you would like, because today is a good day to do it. That Queen of Cups is feeling that Scorpio energy, and then that Knight of Wands there for me is that like Sag energy of Sag is getting ready to be here in just a few days. So are you ready for things to open up? Like today, I posted in the group, I do a 15-minute live reading, and I have it right now for $15 for today because today's the 15th. So like I do that, or I offer my Reiki sessions, or I have sales all the time, just because in the group we're trying to help the community, and through doing that I also get other regular bookings and things at full price. Or yesterday I had a donation session and I got my regular price plus the donation part of that session. So like somebody was super generous because they had that much value out of the session. So like I did some mini readings, several of them tipped. If you can also always submit a thing for a review. Brandy has a spreadsheet where you can do a review. So like, but I feel like there's something you got to clear from your past. And I will just say, because then that's like 6, 5, 7. So it feels like it's just like a little out of order. Oh, a little out of order. So Miss Beatrice, we can super deep dive into this on our members live. So because you get this, it's just you. So you get me for the whole hour. So are you like, you can manifest all of your dreams, like all of them. You can have this your job, and you could show, you know what, my son was over last night and I was getting to show him how me being a content creator and following my passion is bringing the abundance into my life. And the Facebook group is about helping others bring them into their power. So Miss Beatrice, in the Facebook group. Would you like to be a moderator? To help with that, to also help give guidance, to help nurture people that are ready to just begin. Like, are you ready to step up on that teaching mission? Like, it's just like if somebody's having, we're slowly building our community. As that happens, like, and when you're doing things, you can also invite people to the group to help, foster that growth in the group with us. Because I feel like you are definitely meant to be the teacher too. Because that Queen of Wands or that Queen of Cups energy feels like, she's leading that. And you are meant to do that. And then, like I've been in Brandy's group for a while. So now I started my own group with a different, I'm meant to help those that are trying to come on the path. Like Celia says, we're meant to help people find their voice, to do the job, to like do the work and have the faith of you can do it. Look, I'm doing it. Like you can do it. Like now you have more faith that you can do it because you see, literally, I'm doing it. Especially now that you're getting a little more up close to see, like I'm doing it. And that means if I'm in your environment, it's about to happen to you. So I'm excited for our energy clearing session because I think that's going to help. I will just say, like, that's kind of my new radar thing I got. We got that we feel like we are like pulling contracts off people and just clearing things. Like some things are from past lives that we just don't even realize. Like the lineage of your mother, because like the moon is the mother energy too. Like how is the family karma of on your mother's lineage? Like how is that? How is money on your mom's side? Because I feel like whatever this holding you back is connected to mom's side. Is that the grandma? Is the grandma on mom's side? I hear the Spanish lady again. Spanish. Really? The Spanish lady is like definitely trying to talk to you. She's like, you open the door to the mom, so we're coming through. Like, here. Grandma's on your mom's side. Because I opened the door and like didn't like as soon as I said mom's side, like the Spanish started in my like right there. That's why I'm like, is it your mom's? Like the keys right there, where like, okay, we're gonna ask Miss Beatrice, where's your Chiron? And we're gonna tell you we are doing our Chiron class. And Miss Beatrice, if you would like, we will give you a discount code to give you our Chiron class for free. And are you ready to step into the new beginning? Because you get the Fool and the Two of Wands, which is definitely about stepping into something new. Oh, really good. Yes. Because we feel like that's going to level you up when you look at that. Yeah. Do you know where your Chiron is? Do you know? Do you know the house? I'm interested to get into your other reading because of this energy. I hear we're going to talk about that. So, okay. Yeah, but grandma's trying to talk to you. Like, she's trying to help you on whatever that is. So, And we will see you at noon, Miss Beatrice. Have a wonderful day. Come on. We will get you a general message. We are using the Moonology manifestation cards because this is powerful moon energy right now, to say the least. The moon is conjunct Uranus, which is the tower. So quick change can happen. Like, we feel like between now and the 29th, like so much is about to change. I don't know what that means, but I hear a lot. Full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. So come on, what's going on with that? I feel like, come on, how are you receiving? Because in this card, like Aries isn't running forward, it's sitting there, which is not normal Aries energy. So I feel like it's about how are you receiving? You've put your things out there. Are you ready to receive them? And then you get the first quarter moon in Taurus, which is release control. So come on, if you are trying to push something forward in the right time, it will come to you. We hear be open to receive. So have you really been trying to push something forward? I'm just going to say we've had so much, like if you've been trying to, like we've had so much in retrograde, everything like Jupiter's in retrograde, Saturn comes out of retrograde today, Uranus retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Pluto finally moving forward, but still in Capricorn until the 19th. A lot of retrograde, and Mars is slowing down to get ready to go into retrograde. Oh, that's the Mars energy. So be prepared, Kimon, that over the next time that Aries is in Mars is in retrograde, that things may be just a little slower for you. I see the Taurus energy, and you want me to tell you what I know about Taurus energy? It's called Taurus time. I do things when I want. Like I was going to do it at 9 today, but you know what? Then Celia said 10 because I was on my Facebook group thing and somebody was doing an activation and I got an activation from it and it was a beautiful thing. So like everything in the right time, like I could have went ahead and just like, no, I'm going to push through and do my life, but I wasn't meant to. I was meant to go and listen to that person because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have them on my podcast because the activation that it did to me is like, oh, I felt that, definitely having that person on. So everything in the right time. So as Mars is in retrograde, so I feel like Mars is like slowing down. So it's almost to that stop. And until it moves in the forward direction again, just be in your feminine energy and be open to receive. Like, are you open to receive? Like that is Emperor and Empress energy as well. We're going to say in those cards. So how's love for you, Kimon? I can't help but notice that. And you get the Chariot. The Temperance card, the Sun. So come on, so far you're at 3 majors, which means you're being divinely guided in this path forward. I'm going to tell you what I noticed. We have Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. You know what's missing there? Gemini. And you also get the Temperance card, which is about balance, but more of a Sag energy, the opposite of Gemini. So where are you speaking your truth? Where are you not speaking your truth? Where are you over giving? like, because Sag can sometimes be just like, it's not worth the effort. Like today, I had a situation and I had to use my voice, and that's my Chiron. But you know what? I had to do it. And I knew, when I did it, you know what I did? I was like, I put a boundary up. Sometimes you got to just put a boundary up. So I put a boundary up. So come on. Where are you not putting a boundary up? I feel like that's the energy that's missing here. I feel like when you do that, then you won't have this feeling of I'm holding that energy because I'm not speaking my truth. And you hold that deep to your heart. And then you get the Knight of Wands and you get the Empress. So come on, what do you want to manifest? Speak that stuff. Don't hold on to those things that, like, if somebody says something and you don't like it, speak your truth. Like, I'll even tell you my situation. I posted in my Facebook group that I'm in. I'm doing 15-minute readings, a live video with me or a Zoom for 15 minutes for $15, a special for in the group. And so last night, I posted some things for some free readings. So somebody comes on my post this morning for my sale and it's like, I didn't get my reading. And you know what I said? When everybody submits their question, I will do those. And it's not an instant service. If you want an instant reading like that for me, you come here. If not, you know what? I do them all together. I do them. It's a free service, but I'm also going to promote my business because that's the thing that also allows me to have time for a free service. So I put a boundary up and I'm like, that's not how I do it. That's not how I do it. I'm not an on-call person because I posted it didn't mean I'm stopping what I'm doing. And my son was here last night. So that took priority over everything. I didn't do nothing but that last night. He was here till 11:30 and full my attention all that time. So he's a busy person. So I appreciate all that time. So then somebody wanted to have an attitude, it felt like with me about, I haven't got my reading. I said, well, for one, in divine timing, because sometimes my guide will say, not today, because something else has to happen for me to be able to say, this is what I've learned to be able to tell that person. So I don't rush things. So I have learned about Taurus time, divine timing. Oh, I'm like, that's my Chiron about me speaking up for myself. So it's like, I'm offering a free service. Great. And I'm going to do them. But 6 of 10 people have responded until all of them have responded, or I get later up in the day where I get a good break. I'm like, I'm doing a live now. I'm doing a live at 2:00 in the group. So in between there, I have to finish a Reiki report and I have to do a couple of other things. So reply to a few other emails and work on my podcast schedule. So I have a busy schedule. I will get my free readings in there when I can because it's a free service. I appreciate your business and I'm doing the free reading and I will get it as soon as I can. But I'm like, it really fired me up this morning, actually. Dave's like, you need to calm down. I'm like, no, Dave, look, I'm proud of me. I had a boundary. So I was celebrating my victory on the boundary. So come on, where are your boundaries? Use your voice. If you don't, that's stopping your manifestations, is the message anyway. So background. So that boundary thing is definitely something we are taught, unfortunately, from the time we're little girls that we're not enough. We're not the same, I knew from the time I was little, my mom wanted a boy. She wanted it again. Got another girl. My dad said, nope, that's enough. But knowing we're taught that from just that little age, it's just instilled to try to keep our feminine energy down, honestly. Literally, that's what it's about, keeping our feminine energy down. So, Yvonne, would you like a message? Because I feel like we just did you a free reading the other day and in the right time, of course. You found me today in the right time. And we are using this Moonology manifestation deck. today's super powerful energetically. Like with the tower there, you know what I just did? I showed the universe I knew my value. You know that? By me saying that's not how I do it, you know. I had that and it got shown to me. So awesome. And if you're wanting to do the 15, I'll tell you, Yvonne, send me an email and you can just PayPal me and I can do it today. I do have some time later this afternoon. I have an energy session at 6, but at like 4, I have some time if you would like to do it today. So if you want to do it today, my PayPal is in my description and I have your email. So as soon as you PayPal me, I'll send you a little thing. A Zoom link. Would you want to know, Yvonne, what the funny thing is with all that? I just told Dave, I'm like, I don't do same day readings unless you're on my live. I'm like, it's an energetic thing. So thank you for your beautiful energy. Because we don't do that. We don't normally do same day bookings, but today I feel called to do you. So you want to know what? I would be being a reflection of your energy. We meet people that, and we pull out the energy that, so where's your energy with that? So just, I hear right back at you. And then you get the card of the full moon in Gemini, which is funny because the last reading we were missing Gemini, and you get the Gemini. So, and you said you were working on your boundaries, which is good. And you get embrace the flow of life. It's funny because all that we just had was the flow of life coming at you. And then you get the full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. And last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect your priorities. So Pluto's moving into Aquarius on the 19th for the next 20 years. So Yvonne, what would you like to manifest over the next 20 years? I will tell you, I don't know if I showed you in my video, but here is my manifestation book. My perfect mate. Do you see all these beautiful things here? I have 2 pages because I was married 19 years and then I was single 7. So I knew what I did and didn't want in a relationship. So you know what? You see my flowers for my husband. He picked them from our backyard. It's a miracle we even have flowers right now. See my coffee cup? He made me a beautiful coffee. I'm married to my freaking list. You can ask anybody that's a regular here. Like, I am married to that. Like, the next page after that, my perfect mate is perfect career Reiki master. I'm doing that. Tarot reader, clearly doing that. Life coach, as we do this, we're doing that as well. Physical therapy assistant, been doing that for 12 years. So, and bath bomb company, which I'm not doing, but I need to start doing again because I make a good bath bomb. Organic, because I don't like all the chemicals in it. So that's why I started originally making my own bath bomb, body scrub, and all that. So getting back to that. But like literally, I wrote this list in 2017, 16, 17. Dave is my whole dang list. Like Corinne's right there. Dave's amazing. He'll be on tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We're doing readings together. He's my twin flame. So that means he is my greatest love and my biggest challenge every day. Because he triggers me to be a better person, which is on my list as well. So know that today is a perfect day for you to manifest what you want. Like, write it down. Like, my guide Celia is like, and we'll get one of her cards, is write it down. Like, that is her mantra, like, to manifest. Write it down. Like, your words are powerful. And apparently she's not going to give me a card till we continue to channel. So, because she wants one of these cards now first before we're getting you a tarot card. So, we're just. Yvonne, where's your North Node? Where's your Chiron? I'm going to say, here is my favorite card in my deck. This is my personal deck I created. And it's get grounded, spend some time with your feet on the earth. And I'll tell you, this is the only card in this deck that actually has a picture on it. It's also the picture on my background on my channel. It's where Dave and I got married, my love, where we got married. So this is literally my favorite card because every time I see that, it puts me right back because this picture was taken where we got married. So this is the background. And oh, by the way, in 2.5 weeks, we're headed back to Sedona. We go every year for our anniversary. So, and it's funny I asked you about Chiron because you got the card of Chiron. And Chiron is the key symbol. Chiron is what my guide says is the most important thing. There's a reason it's the key symbol on your birth chart because it's the key to your inner child healing, the key to your pattern. That boundary thing we were talking about is my Chiron. So when that happened, my throat got activated. But you know what? I was like, I'm holding my ground. And I told her, if you want an immediate answer, come to my live. If not, I will be doing them later today. Oh. North Node is your mission in this lifetime. So book a thing with me and we can talk about your birth chart and I'll have you send me your birth chart and I'll look at it and we'll send you, like we use a site that gives a really good report. It's a free chart that we pull up. So do that at 4. And then in that time, I'll have you give me my thing and then I'll pull the chart up and we'll send you the copy of the chart because it's a free chart. And it gives very detailed about each of your things. It doesn't go in a lot of detail about Chiron, but I'll say I'm having a class on December 2nd because my guide said it's that important. So we're doing a class. It's $10 after the 2nd. When I put it on my website, it'll be for $50, but for the class, we're doing $10. And you get the card of sound healing. Are you a healer? I feel like Dave does sound healing. So and you get the card of personal karma. So the karma you brought in, because we sign up for contracts. I am Eastern. Right now it's 10:54. Oh, yeah, through the North Node, it'll do that. Yeah, and through your birth chart, like literally your birth chart is the blueprint to your life. Crazy. Like literally. And with that, I say I use both kinds of astrology. I don't just use one because I feel like the sidereal has those are in relation to us versus relation to the sun. So, but yeah, your North Node says that Chiron is the thing you need to heal. Like Chiron is my wound. Like, so today when I stood in my power, you know what? I instantly felt that. Like I was like, okay, this is my Chiron. This is me having a boundary and speaking up for myself. Because you know what? If I don't speak up for me, nobody else is going to speak up for me. And the same goes for you. If you don't speak up for you, nobody else will either. You have a contract to fulfill. You get the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, which is about that stability, that reciprocity in a relationship. How do you do reciprocity? Do you overgive? Because this pulled me right back to this Aries about sitting there. So I'm going to ask, in a relationship, do you overgive? Yeah, that means you don't know your self-worth. Until you know your worth, everybody's going to reflect back at you where you are with your energy with that. We overgive because we are taught from little girls that we're not enough, and that's a lie. We manifest through our sacral energy, and we are the manifestors. Truly, we are the manifestors. This is part of your karma to learn your worth. So I will just say my mission in this lifetime is second house of Aquarius. Aquarius is the collective, and the second house is about teaching people to know their value. Yeah. I was married 19 years. Yeah. Divorced. Did it 7. Manifested my perfect person. Write the dang list. Write it today. We are in a powerful energy. Know what you're worth. You want to know why you found me? Because I have that story. People, words don't teach, but you know what? I'm on the other side of that. I divorced in 2014. So my life has come full circle. I'm happily married. I mean, yeah. Hey, Yvonne, you know what else I have? I have donation-based energy sessions. You donate whatever you can afford to my PayPal, and then you go on my website and you book a donation-based session. Pay what you can pay. Oh, people are going to reflect back at you how you feel. If you don't feel worth enough, that's going to be reflected back to you. And I'm going to tell you, if you found me, you're probably a twin flame, because I'm a twin flame with Dave. So I've been doing a lot of energy work. Like, a lot of people have been having some kind of attachment on them. Several people, it's been tied to their past life karma. This is karma. So if you're interested, yeah, book a session with me. You want to know why I'm doing that entity attachment? Because I battled it for like 2 years. So you know what? When as soon as I try to go into somebody's energy, if there's something there, I immediately feel it. And I can tell if it's past life. I can tell if it's like somebody has the devil like on them. They literally have a Freemason curse, and the devil is literally in their energy. Like, had that. They have to clear that karma, that curse. We did a lot of clearing for them, but that person just went on to like 14 other healers after us. So, um, but like we are able to see, like sometimes it's like my person recently, they go to a place and there's some very negative energy in this place. They know it's negative. If you know there's a place that's really negative and you continue to go there, then it's a choice. But if you're not protecting your energy when you go in that environment, you can pick up an attachment that's created an entity from that negative energy in that environment. So sometimes if you have an entity, it doesn't mean it's the devil. It could be a past life contract thing that's still connected to you. So I know Corinne booked a session with us yesterday. So check it out. Like, I wasn't ever pushing my sessions before, but I push, you know why I'm here? So I can be of service. The best way I can be of service, my North Node is Aquarius. Aquarius is about me being the healer, the star like energy. So I'm ready to shine my light and help other people be healed. So must be 11 o'clock. So Corinne, can we get a question for you? Oh, I mean, Dave has a swim meet Sunday. I am Eastern time, so it's 11 o'clock for me right now. So 4 o'clock is in 5 hours. And have a wonderful day. Corinne, strong manifesting day. Full moon conjunct Uranus, the Tower, Saturn, karma, coming out of retrograde. So, are you ready for big change? Pluto's moving into Aquarius. That's like a 250-year cycle. It's going to be in Aquarius the next 20 years. So, huge energy for this weekend. And we get the card of full moon in Taurus, which is today, Corinne, and you get it's detoxify. So, what do you need to let go of? Full moons are about releasing. You have to release before you can bring in, like you have to have room. So, what beliefs do you need to let go of? And you get first quarter moon in Libra, which is keep your heart open. And Corinne, I think your energy session is on the day that Pluto moves into Aquarius. So that's like a really good day for that. And we get last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. So I would write a list about my last job. Maybe the last two. The things that you didn't like. And then look at the list of those two things and see the pattern between the two. And know the only correlation between those two things is you. So see the detail of it. And then how do you want it to be instead? If you're over giving, find your value, because until you find your value, they're going to take advantage of you because you're an easy target, because you're a giving person and you want to be accepted and you work hard, and they're going to take advantage of that, because if you don't protect your energy and stand in a boundary and know your worth. So he's like, no, you got to know your worth, but like, see where that is, like, see the pattern in that, and then write down on another, like, take that paper with the list then and burn it to the ethers. Those are the things you want to let go of. The things you didn't like. Other list. Qualities you want in the new job. Only the good. 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 Qualities that you want. Just like my Dave list in the job. The energy is super powerful. And when we do your energy thing on Tuesday, I think it is, I feel like you're going to have a huge shift. A lot of people, once they even book a session with me, have a shift. I had one session, the lady's like, 2 days later, I had a pop and her whole energy shifted. And it must have been well, because she's booked me out through, February regularly. And then I had another person that's like, 30 minutes before our session, I had a pop. And it's like, wow, that's even happening just like right even prior to my session, because I was already in that energy of that. So Corinne, if you feel stuff even a day or two early starting to shift, know that you're on my schedule, so you're in my energy. The energy exchange has already started, I hear. And you get the card of the Six of Swords, or the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. By knowing your worth, and that's what's going to be mirrored back to you. So you have to really know your worth, like know your value. Because this is part of that cycle. Hey, Corinne, you know what? What if that's the thing you're supposed to teach? By the way, I heard you're still supposed to do the dang podcast. It's not just me. By the way, I almost replied back, but still you said, just tell you when I saw you. You too. Because this is the thing you're supposed to help other people see. Like, some people will listen to my message and hear it from me, but some people can't hear it from someone in my particular, like, some people can't hear it from a medium, a psychic, somebody reading cards, but sometimes they can hear that message of healing from somebody else. So don't discount yourself for doing that, because as a Gemini, yeah, like, so there you go. So, hey, Corinne, that's a little preview of your energy session. How about that? Celia said we've been dancing around our energy together for a long time. And you can manifest your desires. And it's funny because there's the devil, and the devil is that Pluto energy that we are working with on Tuesday, because that's the Capricorn energy, and Pluto's going from Capricorn into Aquarius. So it's about teaching people how to heal this toxic energy, this thing of letting that energy of that patriarchal masculine energy think they can pull your string because you're a woman and that you overgive. You need to help empower women. There are many women. Corinne, you want to even know the best part of the podcast? You say, hi. I'm going to say, hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my podcast, Awakening the Soul. Today, we're going to talk about blah, blah, blah. We are going to have a guest, blah, blah, blah. Talk to the person about what they specialize in, what their message is, what their specialty. You have to ask a few questions. Most of the thing going on in that is you having somebody that has a vast knowledge, sharing it with people to get the message out. You can do a podcast that's audio only. You don't have to do a video one. I'm going to do mine and have it on my YouTube channel, but you don't have to. You can just have an audio podcast if you don't want to be on the video, but you have the thing with your throat. So you're supposed to do something with that, Miss Gemini, as you come in and raise your hand about that. Celia says. And she's being very sassy with that. Celia says. And then you get the Wheel and then the Queen of Pentacles. So by knowing your worth, you can really help other people be empowered. So don't think you're not meant to help empower other people. Because do you know what we do with all of this? We are helping empower you and the other people listening. Like, Celia's whole thing is about you knowing you are the value and empowering you to know. Corinne, if this was a pile of money and it was sitting here, that money couldn't do nothing until I would pick it up and do something with it. Because I give it value because I have then picked it up. But if that was a pile of $100 bills, that money cannot get up and do anything by itself. It has to have somebody give it value. And the value you give it is you. Oh, awesome. We will see you at 4. I'll send you a Zoom link as soon as I'm done. So anyway, Corinne, there you go. That was a message for you today. So, are you ready? Because that's wife, mother, stability. Like, that's my Taurus energy right there. My life right now. Do you see my life? I am literally living my best life. Like the podcast thing, so you had me get going. I talked to some people in my group. I got a recommendation for where to have my podcast thing. So don't think, Corinne, you can't, because you know what? Most of the podcast part, if you're having guest, is about the guest. I mean, you're going to have some input on it, but like a subject you're obviously interested in and want to help share with other people. Like helping women, I'm in another group, Corinne, and if you want to do that kind of podcast, let me know, because I can get you added to that. It's a Facebook group. It's got like 900,000 women in it. So that are like trying to, all build their businesses. So great resources. Like I probably have 3 months worth of guests on my podcast because I put one thing in my group that I'm going to have a podcast. Is anybody interested? I had like 30 other practitioners probably in the group between that message and emailing me and whatever that want to be part of my podcast. So like people are meant to be messengers and you're supposed to help them share that message. So, and we are about women empowerment. We are not about man bashing. We are about, we have a strong feminine energy and we need to share that. So hi, Stephanie. How are you doing today? Corinne, it was really easy. We are doing full moon readings. Would you like one? Our pleasure. Apparently somebody really had a strong message for you because that was like, your guys were really pushing that one with us through Celia. Like Celia was very adamant in that. Like, it's funny because we made the comment yesterday about her not messing around. Today she wasn't messing around with you. Today she was just very bold. I think, Corinne, you can even make like just a free landing page on GoDaddy. I think you can just buy your domain and then it's free. I have it on my website, is on mine. But like I have somewhere the name of where I'm going to do the web hosting through. You do that, then you just submit it to the other platforms. They, it's not as hard as we want to think. You have to do some editing prior to submitting, I'm going to do mine live, so there'll be less editing. That's why I love to do lives too, because then I don't have to edit anything, because Celia would rather just talk to you all as we're going. So Corinne, we hope that message reaches you well. We hope you, so he says, take it to heart. Okay, so we are getting a message for Stephanie. Stephanie, I hear, are you ready for change? Literally, are you ready for change with this full moon? Full moon in Libra, find the balance. So, full moon in Libra, find the balance. That is a beautiful card. No, like, the path seems to be straight ahead for you. Like some cards like have a winding path, but it's like, look, that looks like you're at a place where your path is going to move you straight forward. So that feels like a really good place. The next card is the new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. And I love that mantra, all is well. Like if I'm having some anxiety or anything, I literally say all is well, because it literally, you can feel it calm your body down. And you get the first quarter moon in Gemini, which is speak your world into being, which is definitely true. Your words are powerful. And you get first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. So Stephanie, where are you on your spiritual path with stepping into mission? Because I feel like, You know, Stephanie, you remind me a lot of Dave's energy right now, because he's got Capricorn, which is about, the devil energy, which can be, toxic or just doing the work. It's not always bad. It's like the inverse of the lovers, because you have Gemini, the balance of that, Libra, the balance of that, and then Capricorn, which can be about a two-sided thing too. And Virgo is the card like, one of these things is not like the other. And that's this Virgo card. And Virgo is about doing the daily work and trusting it's all going to be okay. And I'm just going to say, we have a new Facebook group, Manifesting Through Intention. We have a barter service through that group. For $10 a month, you can join the barter service. You can barter as much as you want to practice, get feedback. It is non-monetary. So like if you want to join that and you want to exchange with me for whatever your service is, we can do energy work with you. We do tarot, we do mediumship. Dave's part of it. He does sound. Miss Beatrice is part of it. She does tarot and maybe some other stuff I don't even know yet. So so if you're interested, we do have that Facebook group. And that's about, there's a free part of that group that's Manifesting Through Intention, which is just the Facebook group. The barter system is another thing we're doing just to help other people gain experience. My guide says we are meant to help other people get ready to start doing the work. The way you get to do that is by practicing. So if you're interested in the barter system, my group is in the description box, or I've had it posted in the Side Chicks group, because I feel like you're in the Side Chicks group and and feel like things are really going to move forward, because mine is like exponentially speeded up over the last 6 weeks. Like, and I got a little baby squirrel out eating corn off the fence. So even if and there's a reference about, we're talking about that. And then the squirrel being, we have a daddy squirrel and a baby squirrel, which we shouldn't be having baby squirrels right now. We're going into winter. So that baby squirrel should not be like, that is. So like clearly things are a little abnormal with that, like that cycle showing up in my life, to like visually like have that awareness. So like things are a little, because I just saw the squirrel when we're doing yours, so it's definitely a reference to you. Do you feel like you need to squirrel away and wait for a later time? Do you feel like you're not ready? Do you feel like, I promise now's the time. If you're ready to step into mission and you wanted it in the Side Chick, let me know. I'll send you my affiliate link. Because you get the Queen of Wands, which is about stepping into your power. Are you ready? Like the Side Chicks is a great opportunity. Brandy had a 50% off sale. She was going to take it off. I asked her to keep it on a little bit longer. I said I had a few people that were on my group that were interested, or on my YouTube that were interested. So if you're interested, I have a code. I don't know if Brandy still has the rest of the sale on, but I asked her and she said she would keep it up a little while longer. So you get the Queen of Wands, which is about stepping into your power. The Magician, which is about you can manifest the new life. And I will just say, yeah, like today, the sun is in Scorpio, transformation. Moon is in Taurus. Moon is conjunct Uranus, the Tower. Also today, Scorpio moves direct, or Saturn moves direct. Saturn is about karma. Saturn is also about time. Saturn's been in Capricorn since 2008. Pluto in Capricorn, which is about to move. So I feel like Stephanie on the 19th, I feel like you may have some big forward movement when Pluto moves into Aquarius. Sorry. A lot coming in at once. So are you ready for huge change, Stephanie? Coming in, I feel like coming in like with that energy shift on the 19th. And the underlying energy is the Three of Cups, which is about community. And for me, that's like a card, it feels like, of even maybe some celebration after something that's been a struggle. The Ten of Wands is definitely a heavy struggle. And as I feel that, like, I feel definitely like a weight on my back. So if you've been feeling weighed down, things can change rapidly. And we're just going to say, Stephanie, we are offering donation-based energy clearing sessions through the weekend. You donate to my PayPal, you go to my website, and you can book a donation-based session. I feel like you could have an energy on your, like, literally, I feel like a heavy weight on my low back. So if you're interested, we're offering donation-based energy clearing sessions. With that, you get a free written report. You get the Six of Cups, which makes me feel like this is tied to past life. And you get the Page of Wands, which is a message about, you're getting a message about taking action. You know what? We've been clearing, like, I had a clearing, and then I started opening up my entity thing. I had worked it personally a long time ago, but recently, since I had a violet flame activation, have I stepped into doing the entity removal once I had that session, that healing session. So we're giving you the same message. Hey, Stephanie, book a session with us. Let's clear something in your karma that's stuck in your energy, because there's the devil, which is some negative energy. We were talking about that. Saturn, there's Uranus, there's the Justice card, because you have a contract with that for your self-love. And knowing you can share your gift, because a lot of times in the Ace of Cups, that's overflowing. But in that, I feel like it's waiting for you to know that you have to step into your power, to step into your gift. And I feel like that's saying you may have something that needs cleared. So, Stephanie, book a session with me. We had really stopped doing YouTube videos, and since the energy thing has started, we are doing them again. Because Celia says it's time to heal the healers, get everybody working, like, do the Facebook group. That way you get to start your practice. Like, that builds your email list for your funnel. You get reviews, you get feedback, you get practice. So if you're not 100% ready to jump out, join. I mean, my barter thing is $10 a month. You can barter as many services you want. If there's a service that you want to barter and you don't have nobody else yet to barter with, I am always available to barter, because I'm about an equal energy exchange. So I have no problem bartering my service of energy work, readings, or any of that through my Facebook group to help propel that people into doing the work that they are meant to do here. So anyway, we hope that message reaches you well, Stephanie. And I think with that, we are going to end this. I have to get ready for my members live that I have at 12 o'clock. And currently, Beatrice is my only member, so she gets me from 12 to 1. So anybody else that would like to join into that members live, they're Fridays at noon. So if you would like to be part of that, join our membership. There's a little join button below. Besides that, everybody have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow at 9 with me and Dave for coffee and cards. Bye.